Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed in Washington, D.C. for talks with US President Donald Trump at the White House. The two leaders are expected to hold talks on tariff cuts, trade and recent deportations of Indians from the United States. The Trump administration has complained that India has high tariffs that lock out US imports. And apart from tariff cuts, Prime Minister Modi is expected to propose increased energy and defense imports during his two-day visit. Shortly after landing in Washington, D.C., Prime Minister Modi met with newly appointed Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. This signals the Trump administration's strategic focus on strengthening US-India intelligence ties. Members of the Indian diaspora chanted Bharat Mata Ki Jai and Modi as Prime Minister Modi arrived at the Blair House. The Indian Prime Minister expressed gratitude for the warm reception in the winter chill. President Donald Trump is in the fourth week of his presidency, and officials say this is the earliest in an American president's term that an Indian Prime Minister has visited him. The Prime Minister's visit to the U.S. also comes in the wake of recent deportation of Indian detainees that has sparked concerns in New Delhi. The two leaders have built a rapport over the years, which was built by back-to-back visits to either country. And for more on this, we were earlier joined by Gaurav Sansawal, who is a fellow for the India Chair at the Center for Strategic and International Studies. Here's what he had to say.
Tariffs is, going back to Trump 1.0 administration, there was a medium intensity trade war in some ways because you had, America increasing tariffs and then India responding as well. And once again, now we've seen obviously tariff imposition on steel and aluminum, and aluminum especially impacts India. So there is that relationship to manage. And obviously, the US has also complained about, India's relatively high level of general tariffs, which in the previous administration, as you may remember, Harley-Davidson issue was pretty sensitive. So I think in terms of the difference of opinion, I think India's high tariffs and reducing that is going to be one leverage that President Trump would look to exercise in the meeting. But India is going to hope that, when we think about the geopolitical competition between the US and China, India sees itself as a provider, as a partner that can provide a lot to the bilateral relationship. And I think there is going to be hopefully some recognition of the fact that, when we talk about friendshoring and nearshoring, those are aspects that to what extent those aspects can help India would remain to be seen. So, yeah, you rightly said the immigration issue is sensitive, but the tariff issue is also there. But these are leverages that President Trump will look to use, and India will, on the other hand, look to see if it can get more technology and it can get more from President Trump on other issues.